What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Diz TV. If this is your first time here, I want to just say welcome home. We are so glad to have you. Today's Diz TV Weekly, so we have a lot to talk about. Everything from Disneyland to Walt Disney World to merchandise to, as well as of course your average stuff when it comes to the world of entertainment outside of the theme parks. So like I said, there's a lot to cover, so let's get it started. The big thing this week in Disneyland, outside of, well, obviously that it is still closed, is that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, coming to, of course, Mickey's Toontown in the Disneyland park, has started construction. The first beams are up. Of course, the Disney Parks blog shared a little bit of it on their social medias, and it looks pretty cool. The start of what I do have to say is one of the best attractions in recent memory. And of course, the next thing is, if you have a reservation at the Disneyland Resort, keep an eye out as they are canceling through September 19th at the moment. There is still no word yet from either the governor or Disneyland on whether it will open anytime soon. Speaking of Disneyland, but to the other side of the world, for most of us, or some of us at least, Tokyo Disneyland is celebrating the 20th anniversary of Pooh's Honey Hunt. It is the Winnie the Pooh attraction that is located at Tokyo Disneyland, and of course 20 years is quite some time, so happy anniversary to Pooh's Honey Hunt. Moving on to the entertainment side, so everything other than the theme parks, because there's a lot to cover with Walt Disney World, as per usual. Mulan, of course, released on Disney Plus this Friday, of course, September 4th. It does cost $30 at the moment, so just keep that in mind. Again, I have not seen it. I have not purchased the movie, just because I'm going to wait till December 4th to see the movie. I'm not like overly excited to see it, just because how much I love the original movie. But I will get to it, and there will be a review at some point, most likely towards that December time frame. So just keep that in mind for all of you out there. But it did release, so if you do want to watch it, go ahead. And from what I've heard so far, there are mixed views regarding this film, which is kind of expected, as there's been a lot of backlash with some of what the main actress has said regarding certain political issues, which I will not dive into because that is not what I'm here to cover. John Boyega came out in an interview to say that Disney and Lucasfilm did not do that well when it comes to handling POC characters, specifically with Finn, Rose, and Jana, some of those characters in the sequel trilogy. Another thing, of course, is the world is still dealing with the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. But with that, of course, we've seen lots of messages, lots of different things, and it is rumored as of right now that the final portrayal of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa will come in next year's What If series, the animated series, kind of giving us what if this happened, which that episode would be what if T'Challa was Star-Lord. It's rumored to be his last portrayal as Black Panther. And the second to last bit of the movie TV news is that Robert Downey Jr. has officially stated that he's done with Marvel. So it looks like he's all wrapped up his maybe what if episodes. I don't know, we'll see. But it should be quite interesting to see if they were to ever do a season 2, if he would ever return, but it looks highly unlikely because of what he said, that he's done with Marvel. And the last big news, of course, I think the biggest news, not necessarily this week, but just in general when it comes to TV, The Mandalorian Season 2 has a official release date. Episode 1 will come out on October 30th. Unfortunately, no trailer yet. Mark your calendars, October 30th will be the day we get to see our favorite dynamic duo, the Child and the Mandalorian. Halloween merchandise as well as food and wine merchandise are starting to pop up and become more frequent at Walt Disney World, as well as Disneyland when it comes to the Halloween side of things, with new pins, new shirts, new spirit jerseys. You get the gist. And of course, a whole bunch of food and wine stuff celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. All that stuff, of course, is located at Epcot. And speaking of Epcot, the next posters in the D23 poster thing, or poster line, whatever you want to call them, have released. The Millennium one, the Harmonious one, the Illuminations one, and also to add to that, they have scrapped the World Celebration poster, which did contain that several storied festival center. So it looks like things for Epcot will definitely be changing due to budget concerns. Makes it budgets that are already quite tight even tighter. Hopefully we do get something pretty cool to go in that area as some sort of festival space. The Disney Park blog Instagram was having a little takeover with Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano, and they dropped a little bit of a bombshell, which of course is that the Ahsoka blades, yes, that's right, the legacy sabers that are located both at Doc Ondar's as well as Savi's workshop, at least for the moment, will be the first ever color changing blades. Of course, if you follow the Clone Wars at any point in time, you know that Ahsoka had both a green lightsaber and blue lightsabers. The blue, of course, coming in the most recent season with Season 7. Going back to Epcot, the Alp and Spain booths for food and wine have officially opened up, which is good, so you can get those pieces of food there. Speaking of food, Gaston's Tavern has officially opened up. It reopened on September 4th, and continuing with food, Cinderella's Royal Table will reopen on September 24th, but there will still be no character greetings or any characters walking around during the restaurant. But if you still want to eat inside the castle, you will be able to do that with reservations from September 24th onward. Ending on kind of a sadder note, Judson Green, one of the former Disney World presidents, has passed away at the age of 68. Sad to hear another Disney employee is no longer with us. But to end on a good note, that wraps up all the stuff we have today, if that is a good note. If you don't really like watching me, I hope you do. But if you stuck all the way to the end, I'm talking to you specifically, thank you so much for watching the whole way through. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new to the channel and stuck all the way here, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching. We're so glad to have you here. And if you wouldn't mind doing me quite a solid and subscribing down below for more videos on Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, the parks, and more. And also make sure to hit that bell icon. Follow me on Instagram at DizTV channel. That's all one word. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a magical day, you guys. I'll see you all on Thursday. Goodbye.